Today, I will walk you through the process of selling unwanted garments on second-hand online platforms, and I'm sure that by the end of this video, I will convince you that this is the best option for you and the most sustainable one. That does not need to take a lot of your time if you follow my advice. In addition to that, you will make some money for your new wardrobe, and if these are not sufficient incentives for you, I can also tell you that you will make the new owner of the clothes very happy. So let me share with you how to start using these second-hand online platforms for your unwanted garments. Your first question you may have is whether the condition of the clothes really matters. The condition of the clothes matters in terms of the price that you will ask for. You will have to determine the condition of the item the moment you upload this item on the platform, and most of these platforms are classifying this as follows. New with tags, we all know what that means. New without tags, we all have clothes we thought we will wear and took the label off and kept it there in our closet for months or years without wearing it. Very good, meaning a lightly used garment that may have slight imperfection but still looks great. A good item, which is a used item that may show imperfections and signs of wear. And satisfactory or fair condition, a frequently used item with imperfections and signs of wear. So basically, all your clothes can be sold on these second-hand online platforms, no matter the condition of the clothes, provided that you are honest and you describe this to the new owner. So how do you start using these platforms? Most of these platforms have an app that you can easily download on your phone and go through the general registration process. Username, password, and some additional data that the platform and the buyer will need from you. Once you have an account, you can already start uploading pictures of your unwanted garments. If you set everything up from the beginning and you follow this process that I will share now with you, it will be very easy to move quickly and it will take much less the time that you imagine it will. One of the essential things is to make sure your clothes look at their best when you take a photograph of them. They are cleaned and ironed for more chances to sell the good. Now this is really important also when you package the good, but the first step is uploading the picture of the good. Second thing is to choose the right place in your house with natural light where you will photograph your clothes. It can be a wardrobe rail, like I do it here, but it can also be a place in your house on the floor, for example, or any place where you can have a hanger and make sure that the garment is the only element in the picture. A white background or a beige one is a very good choice. It is important to have natural light and use no flashlight to get the color right. You will have to specify the color when you upload the item, but your selling will be more successful if the picture actually captures the color. Take around 5 pictures. Front side of the product, back side of the garment, detail, it can be a zipper, it can be a button or a very specific design that the garment has, and then take pictures of the labels with the size, the brand, the composition, and instructions of care. Once you did this once, it will take you maximum 2 minutes to upload a new product you want to sell in the future. I promise you. Another thing that is essential for your selling process is to set your account flexible in terms of transport companies. The more transport option you accept, the easier will be for the buyer to access your unwanted garments. Some of the carriers have cheaper fees, so the buyer may prefer that one. And if you only accept, for example, DHL or DPD, the chances to sell more will be lower. Nowadays, especially in the aftermath of COVID-19, you will find more locations where you can drop your items. The online platform will help you identify the one that is closer to you. I have one specific location where they have contracts with all the transport companies, and this makes it easier for me, but also easier for the buyer to choose the cheapest price. Packaging is another important element when we discuss about selling on second-hand online platforms. I advise you to stay away from the plastic packaging, even though you may think that this is the best option in terms of protecting the item. I always keep the cardboard boxes when I receive other type of packages for my selling on online second-hand platforms. You want the buyer to be satisfied, and you want good reviews in order to sell more unwanted garments in the future. So what I advise you is to take good care when you pack the product. Needless to say that the product needs to be cleaned. I always use a hairbrush and a piling brush if it's needed in order to have the product in best condition delivered to the buyer. And I always leave a thank you note to the buyer in order to tell her that I'm really grateful that she gives a second life to these products. So hopefully I convinced you that selling your items that you do not wear anymore on second-hand online platforms is the best option for you, and I will be curious to find out more in the comments whether you use this type of second-hand online platforms, what is your experience, or if you don't use it, whether you are considering now, having seen this video, to do it in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here next time.